Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you are well. Let's all, as usual, confirm that I am live into the group and everybody can see me. I'm going to do the verification before I start off on our topic for today. Let's see, where are we? There we are, we're live. Yes. So tell me, how is everybody doing? Well, I've had a very, very busy and preoccupied week. So my Monday sessions happened on Tuesday and my Thursday session is happening on a Friday. But nonetheless, we keep going, and that's the most important thing. So today I want to share something very, very important with regards to our emotions. And of course, because that's the topic I talk on, that's the work that I do, that is the coaching that I provide. Those are the tools and techniques that I share with my clients so that you can be emotionally fit through your life. But something very, very significant that we need to know about our emotions. And those of you who have attended my 5-day boot camps before, yes, I know they haven't been running for a while, but we are coming back with them. So more on that later. But those of you who have attended my 5-day boot camps are aware that all of our emotions take place where? Where do our emotions take place? They take place in our body, nowhere else. They don't take place outside of our body. They take place inside our body. And there are many, many, many different factors that contribute to how the emotion plays out, right? As you know, because you attended the program, that emotions are a combination of our neurotransmitters and our hormones, right? They are a combination of our neurotransmitters, which are brain chemicals, and a combination of hormones that are secreted through the various glands in the body, right? And based on that, in terms of what is happening at what point, the neurotransmitters or the brain chemicals are being flushed into the body, and therefore the body has the signal to take the action. So a typical example of this that we've done is if a lion walked into your room right now, or if a tiger came and attacked you right now, your brain chemicals will fire adrenaline, cortisol, all of the stress hormones and the action-taking hormones or chemicals at the same time, so that you can get up and run and save yourself. Okay. If it did not do that, then the body would not know what action to take. Okay. So that is basically the function of all of these brain chemicals and hormones, to give you certain triggers so that you get up and take action. And if we think about it from that perspective, every single emotion that we experience is also doing the same thing for you. It is a signal to get up and take some kind of an action. Okay. But we're not obviously living in the jungle, and I don't think really a tiger is going to come into your room right now. I don't think a lion is going to walk in either. So in the life that we are living, with the context that we are in, and we still feel triggered, what is happening at that point, right? There are many, many things happening. So obviously the brain chemicals, the brain body, work that is going on is going to continue. But what else is happening is something that I want to talk about today, right? And the topic is rightfully called straightening your back. Now, what do I mean by that? Yes, I mean it literally, straightening your back. But before I talk about it, if you're watching live, give me a wave. If you're watching on replay, just hashtag replay and put your comments for what I'm going to ask you. Okay. Here is my screen. I've shared something. I'd like you to observe this person. Just observe the person. And I want you to tell me in the chat box, in the comment box, what do you think she is feeling right now? What is it that you think she is feeling right now? Okay, when you look at her. I just want you to tell me that. You can observe, make a good observation on, head to toe, what is happening and what do you think she is feeling at this moment when you look at her? What do you think the emotions are? Okay, and there is a very, very, very big connection between how we stand and how we feel. Okay, how we stand and how we feel. It is all about our posture. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is obviously that if we can take simple steps and simple actions to change how we feel, then the better, right? So if you finish making your observations, I'm going to go to the next one. Now I want you to look at her, the one on the right. And I want you to now compare. You already observe what she's feeling here. Now I want you to tell me, what do you think she's feeling in this posture? What do you think the emotions are over here? Okay. And make your observations. You can put down as many things as possible that you have observed and share it in the comment box. Okay. And now I also want you to observe what are the differences. So in this image, you observe that she is possibly feeling X, Y, Z things. And then in the next image, which is the second one with the red line across, you observed that she might be feeling ABC things. Okay. Or whatever emotions that you think she's experiencing. So what is the difference in the two? What is the difference between what she's feeling here and what she's feeling here? Now, the difference, obviously, if anybody has picked it up, is there is a change in the posture, right? If you've observed it well enough, you will notice that in the first one, there is a slouch. Yeah, if you see that the neck is going forward, there is a slouch, the shoulders are coming in front, the belly is sagging, right? And the legs are somewhat following wherever the belly and the slouch and everything is going, correct? Now, when we stand in that posture, and we don't stand like that intentionally, it just happens because of lifestyles, because of how many hours we sit in the office, and you know the drill. Everybody has been talking about this, sitting is the new smoking and stuff like that. So all of these changes happen in the posture due to lifestyle. But that posture exactly is what also influences low intensity emotions or negative emotions. So some of you may have picked it up that she's possibly feeling sad, she's possibly feeling low, she's possibly feeling lethargic, possibly feeling unenergetic, possibly feeling unmotivated, disinterested, whatever it may be that you might have observed of her in that posture. And in the second one, the difference is that the shoulders are upright, shoulders are pulled back, the neck is upright, the back is upright, the belly is not sagging, it's been like held together, and the legs are straight. Yeah. So when the entire posture is straight and aligned, it changes how you're feeling. It completely changes how you're feeling. Okay. And it also changes how easily you feel triggered. It's not just about changing how you're feeling. So slouchy, lethargic, unmotivated, demotivated, unenergetic, whatever. And by just simply pulling the shoulders back, you might notice, if you try this, actually you should try it while we're at it. Just sit like that for some time with your shoulders slouchy and your neck forward and notice how it feels. Oh, I'm already struggling to breathe in that posture. It's like feeling restrictive. I don't like the feeling. But the moment we straighten the neck, pull the shoulders back, okay, whole of your frontal from your neck down opens up, there is freedom to breathe. Now, I know everybody who goes to a yoga class or a Pilates class would be doing this. You start every practice with, aligning first into the correct posture. But we're not only talking about physical exercises here, are we? We're talking about how it impacts how you are feeling and your emotions. So let's say that you can't go to a yoga class and you're feeling low and you need to, pick yourself up. You can simply just change your posture and straighten your back and notice the difference. This is the simplest, easiest way to change how you feel. And the more conscious you become of it, the more you hold your tummy in, the more you pull your shoulders back, the more you hold your neck straight, which means your vision, your gaze is straight in the front, not up, not down, but straight at eye level. The more you will find that you feel confident in yourself. You feel easy. You feel like you're in the flow. Okay, you feel comfortable. And when you feel physically comfortable, then it is less likely that you will feel triggered. It's less likely that you will feel tired. It's less likely that you will feel aggravated, all of those kind of things. So I want you to try this on, and I'm going to show you a few more details on this. Okay. How many of you want to go into the science of this whole thing? Not the yogic or the Pilates science or the exercise science, but the neuroscience of it. How many of you want to know that? Give me a comment in the comment box that you really want to understand how and why this is working, so that I will set up a separate session for you for that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, now here we're seeing this. Now these are different postures, right? These are different postures. So this first one is a bit similar to this one, correct? This first one, where the head is forward, back is flat or curved, and the belly is sort of sticking out and sagging and all sorts of things. So now in this posture, you again can make observations. What do you think the person might be feeling? I think in my general observation, it'll be like, the longer he stands like this, the lower he's going to feel. The lower the emotions, the more negative they are. Okay. And then if you look at the one on the right, is also different. Okay. It's more like withdrawn. The back is more pulled back. So the belly is sticking out. Right. So when the back is pulled back and the belly is sticking out, again, if you try to copy these postures, you'll know the difference. You will experience it in yourself as to how you are feeling. Okay. Other than what it says over here in terms of weak muscles and sway back and whatever else. But then you look at the good posture, everything feels right. Yeah. Neck is in straight line, gaze is forward, shoulders are straight, back is straight, belly is pulling in. Now, these are necessary. This posture of straightening your back, whether you're sitting or you're standing or you're walking, is necessary for you to feel emotionally well balanced or in a neutral state. Okay. The reason why it's necessary is because our spine is connected to our nervous system, or vice versa. Nervous system originates from our spine. Yes. When we stand or sit in bad postures or incorrect postures, the nerves that originate from the spine start getting compressed in different ways. When they get compressed, they are not being able to send the signals from the brain to the body in an accurate way. Think about your nerves as your Wi-Fi signal at home, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, if there's an interruption that in the Wi-Fi signal, you'll have low speeds, you can't watch your Netflix and you can't watch your cricket and whatever else. Yeah. So the point is that when the posture is aligned, the nerves are free and open. So which means that the messages from the brain to the body are free and flowing. Okay. And when those messages are free and flowing, it's unlikely that you will feel low. You will always be in a neutral state. which means you can go higher from there. Okay. Which means that if there's danger around you and there is a lion that does walk in, you'll be ready to, run when you're in that aligned state. And it's very, very essential for your emotional fitness, because if by just correcting your posture, if by just straightening your back, simplest of things, you can feel more empowered, more confident, more energized. Are there chances that you'll get triggered? Or are there chances that you'll feel overwhelmed? Or are there chances that you'll feel low energy? Or are there chances that you'll want to yell at somebody? Why does road rage happen? Because the person who's stuck in the traffic is sitting in that bad posture for so long. It's not because of anything else. They were sitting in that bad posture, nerves have got compressed, signals are going all haywire in the system, and you're getting triggered. Correct? That is one of the reasons why road rage is happening. So I want you all to try this out and tell me how it feels for you. Okay, now if you see this one, also very similar, yeah? Impaired posture, but also it's telling you what the drawbacks are. So not only will you get soreness and pain, but it also affects your digestion. Because if your gut is sticking out or sagging, how do you think the food is going to digest? It's not going to digest in a good way. It will also affect your mood. Yeah, all low moods are also connected to your gut. I hope you all know that. All your low moods are also connected to how your gut is working. Okay. So if you have poor digestion, that means your gut is not working well. That means you have poor mood. But by just aligning your stomach, holding it in the right posture, you're able to support the correct digestion, which means you'll support your mood. Okay. The posture also indicates low self-esteem, poor circulation, fatigue, all of that. And then when you look at the good posture, what are the benefits? Prevention of pain, higher mobility, better breathing. I talked about this earlier. Better breathing, positive feelings, higher self-esteem, because the moment you just stand straight, I'm sure you know how you suddenly start feeling confident. Confident, right? And everybody wants that bit of confidence in themselves. So what else? Good circulation, energy efficiency. Yes, you use your energy in a more efficient way, rather than when you're feeling low, then you have to use more energy to come back up, right? But if you're in a good posture and you're feeling good, you use less energy to keep going because you're already feeling good. Improved concentration, and of course, looking good. How many of us have noticed this, that the people who you really find very charismatic, people who you think are very charismatic, actually have a very good posture? Notice that. Yes. And the people who put you off, you notice the difference in their posture. This is it. This is the key. Okay. So charisma, one of the big things for charisma is having a good posture, for creating that, not necessarily the need to attract everybody to you, but to become more charismatic is one of the things is to have a good posture. Okay. So start practicing these things. And if anybody wants a copy of this PDF, I can give it to you. Just let me know in the comments and I'll share it with you. Okay. So start practicing these. I want you all to do this. Now, this is one of the ways that you can start correcting your posture. Okay. It's giving you an indication that when you have a wall or some kind of a flat surface behind you to measure against, and you stand in this way where your head is touching, your shoulders are touching, the bottom is touching, but your feet are about 6 inches away from the wall, that is your correct aligned posture. Okay, so maybe use this guide to practice this at home and notice how you feel after that. That is very important. Whatever we are doing at the end of the day is to feel good emotionally. Okay, and we can only feel good when the bad things stop happening. Or both ways. Bad things also have to stop and we have to do more of the good things as well, right? Yeah. So very, very necessary to use your body and use it in a simple, smart, clever way so that you can start feeling good about yourself. feeling good in general. Okay. I hope all of that makes sense for you. And we will talk obviously more on charisma, but if anybody wants more information, these are the things that I cover in a lot more detail in my mastermind programs. I'm going to share all the information on the programs with you so that you know exactly what to expect. But this is also an example of what you will get in a lot more detail. So we're not just going to do posturing, but we're going to use body language to a lot more of detail so that we can really feel emotionally empowered. So yes, so that is it for me for today. And I shall see you all next week. Have a wonderful weekend and see you. Bye-bye.